has been combined with a popular devotion to sunshine, water, and physical activity, Mission Viejo is most readily identified in the public mind as the current capital of American age group swimming. This week, over a 5-day period, scene of the U.S. Long Course Swimming Championships, where I'm Jim Lampley reporting with Donna De Verona and Mark Spitz. And now to begin with, the world record in the women's 200-meter individual medley race set 4 years ago by Uta Geweniger of East Germany. The American record held by the now retired Tracy Hawkins, Queen of American Swimming for 7 long years. In Hawkins' absence, this becomes a confrontation between two emerging teenage stars. They were not at the Olympics. In lane 4, leading qualifier for the event, 16-year-old Michelle Griglione of Alexandria, Virginia, beaten already in this meet by a small margin in the 400-meter individual medley race by the woman who'll swim next to her in lane 5, 15-year-old Erika Hansen of King of Prussia, Pennsylvania. It is quite a budding rivalry, and a little bit earlier, Donna De Verona spoke to both of these young women about their individual strategies for this shorter individual medley race.
Well, on the 200 IM, my main strategy is just to start out sprinting and just try to keep that momentum going all through the race. I need to take out the fly fast, and I know that Erika's a flyer, and she's going to be right next to me on the first length, so generally it's just a sprint. And if I keep my momentum going, it'll carry through the whole race.
Well, after the fly in the back, I sort of like to be ahead because I'm kind of rough on my breaststroke, and hopefully I won't look back. And then in the free, just let it go.
Again, it is Griglione in lane 4. On the left of your screen, Hansen in lane 5. On the right of your screen, Hansen was the female star of this meet a year ago. But since that time, she has had surgery to remove a tumor from her back, battled with chicken pox, nevertheless came back to beat Griglione in the 400-meter race earlier here. Lane 1, Chris Emerson, 18 years old from Mississippi. Lane 2, Channon Hermstead, a good breaststroker. Lane 3, Amy White, Olympic silver medalist in the 200-meter backstroke. Griglione 4, Hansen 5, Andrea Hayes, 200-meter backstroke champion here, is in lane 6. McLean in lane 7, Jana Ellis in lane 8. They swim 50 meters each of butterfly, backstroke, breaststroke, and then freestyle.
Take your mark.
Long course swimming championships take place in a 50-meter pool, so you'll see these women changing strokes each time they come off the wall. Lane 1 is at the top of your screen, lane 8 is at the bottom, and on the butterfly leg, Griglione has taken a decisive lead over Hansen as they go down toward the 50-meter mark.
She looks very strong, Jim. She had a great start. She said she wanted to be out in the butterfly. Both of them feel that way because it's a sprint. There's no time to make up for a bad start in a 200-meter individual medley. Many of them find it much more difficult in the 400 because there is no time for strategy and for making up.
They are under American record pace now as they come back toward the 100-meter mark. Griglione, the decisive leader in lane 4. This is the backstroke leg, and you expect to see Amy White moving up as she is doing in lane 3. You also expect to see Andrea Hayes beginning to challenge in lane 6, and she is fulfilling that promise. Hansen in lane 5 has not yet made a move. They move to the breaststroke leg right now, and as they turn, Michelle Griglione is a little behind Tracy Hawkins' American record pace.
Michelle Griglione lost the 400-meter individual medley earlier to Erika, and I'm sure this is a bit of a grudge race. She said, "You beat me last night, you're not going to touch me today."
She does not appear to be in any trouble right now. She lost the 400-meter individual medley despite holding the lead deep into the freestyle leg. Hansen simply outswam her in the last 100 meters. But with only 50 meters to go after they touch the wall here, it would appear unlikely that Griglione is going to give it up. So the rivalry will continue to intensify as it looks like each will have a win in an individual medley race here. Neither of them is as yet fast enough to challenge Tracy Hawkins' American records in the event. Here comes Griglione with a solid lead. Hansen's got a battle on her hands for second place.
Michelle Griglione swimming the race like she wanted to, out in the butterfly under American record time and hanging on, breaststroke stronger than I think she expected, and coming home in the freestyle like a tiger.
She would have been expected to win this event as she is doing. She was third in the Olympic trials last year behind Tracy Hawkins and Nancy Hogshead. So it is Griglione who will touch easily in first place. Now the battle for second, and it appeared to go to Hansen in lane 5 by 4/100ths of a second. She outtouched Andrea Hayes, the woman in lane 6. So just as expected, Griglione and Hansen at the top of the list. This time, the victory to 16-year-old Michelle Griglione of Alexandria, Virginia. Official results, Griglione the winner in a time of 2 minutes, 17 and 42/100ths seconds. Hansen in second place, just 4/100ths of a second, as I said, ahead of 16-year-old Andrea Hayes of Pensacola, Florida.